on self-esteem. Our seventh struggle is against the demon of self-esteem, a multiform and subtle passion which is not readily perceived even by the person whom it tempts. The provocations of the other passions are more apparent, and it is therefore somewhat easier to do battle with them, for the soul recognizes its enemy and can repulse him at once by rebutting him and by prayer. The vice of self-esteem, however, is difficult to fight against because it has many forms and it appears in all our activities, in our way of speaking, in what we say, and in our silences, at work, in vigils and fasts, in prayer and reading, in stillness and long-suffering. Through all these, it seeks to strike down the soldier of Christ. When it cannot seduce a man with extravagant clothes, it tries to tempt him by means of shabby ones. When it cannot flatter him with honor, it inflates him by causing him to endure what seems to be dishonor. When it cannot persuade him to feel proud of his display of eloquence, it entices him through silence into thinking he has achieved stillness. When it cannot puff him up with the thought of his luxurious table, it lures him into fasting for the sake of praise. In short, every task, every activity gives this malicious demon a chance for battle. He even prompts us to imagine we are priests. I remember a certain elder who, while I was staying in Scetis, went to visit a brother in his cell. When he approached his door, he heard him speaking inside. Thinking that he was studying the scriptures, he stood outside listening, only to realize that self-esteem had driven the man out of his mind, that he was ordaining himself deacon and dismissing the catechumens. When the elder heard this, he pushed open the door and went in. The brother came to greet him, bowed as it is custom, and asked him if he had been standing at the door for a long time. The elder replied with a smile, "I arrived a moment ago, just when you were finishing the dismissal of the catechumens." When the brother heard this, he fell at his feet of the elder and begged him to pray for him so that he would be freed from his delusion. I have recalled this incident because I want to show to what depths of stupidity this demon can bring us. The person who wants to engage fully in spiritual combat and to win the crown of righteousness must try by every means to overcome this beast that assumes such varied forms. He should always keep in mind the words of David. The Lord has scattered the bones of those who please men. He should not do anything with a view to being praised by other people, but should seek God's reward only, always rejecting the thoughts of self-praise that enter his heart, and always regarding himself as nothing before God. In this way, he'll be freed, with God's help, from the demon of self-esteem.